No, the thumbnail should be like this. Right. You have to bring the energy.
Yeah. Sztanyo, welcome back to Union, Kentucky. We're here in Ballyshannon. We've done a few videos in Ballyshannon, but we've never done them with Faith Hall. First time to the channel, Faith Hall. Faith, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, of course. I'm super excited to be here.
All right, we are here because we're giving you guys a sneak peek. New homes, new phase here in Ballyshannon, and they're masterpiece homes. Tell the people about what's coming.
Yeah, for sure. So here in Ballyshannon, we have 30 home sites releasing that are going to be pond and wooded views. They are going to be our masterpiece collection. So we have a couple different collections of single family homes here at Fischer Homes, but masterpiece is our top-notch product. So a lot of different features we have within those, but yeah.
Yeah, and we're here kind of on the south side of Ballyshannon. Ballysshannon's pretty big. And it's like getting bigger as well. Like there's a lot of homes here, but we're on the south end, right off of Hathaway Road.
Yeah.
So I think one of the best things about these home sites is that they're right off Hathaway Road. You're probably what, like 1.5 miles from the highway. So it's easy in and out access to the interstate, whether you're driving north into downtown Cincinnati, or maybe some people even have jobs or maybe they travel to Lexington or Louisville. You're getting to that really quick.
Yeah, no, it's definitely like a halfway point in between. The super easy access here with these masterpiece home sites is just great being right connected to Hathaway.
Tell me a little bit more about these sites and the advantages that come with them.
Yeah, so masterpiece home sites are actually going to be quite a bit larger, right? So they're going to give you a lot more flexibility space there. Also, our masterpiece collections has some unique elevations. So giving you a little bit more of a customization feel on the exterior side. And not to mention, these lots specifically are going to have wooded views and pond views, also just giving you more of that luxury feel too.
Yep, so these are coming soon. When are we planning the release on these sites?
Yeah, so actually this coming May, so next month, which gives you a lot of flexibility time to go ahead and pick your floor plan, get that site that you want, and then you'll have first pick on that next month.
Very cool, love that. Okay, so let's, we want to actually take you guys into the model home here and talk through the differences between masterpiece homes and maybe designer collection.
Yeah.
And then also kind of talk through a little bit, why would you choose here in Ballyshannon versus other places you might be shopping around in Union, Kentucky? You good with that?
Yeah, let's get to
All
it.
right, let's do it.
Okay, let's take a quick look at the different floor plans that Fischer Homes offers from their masterpiece collection here in Ballyshannon. Now, if you're looking at a one-story floor plan, there are options such as the Tegan starting at $503,000, the Everett at $542,000, and the Winslow that starts at $579,000. For two-story homes in the Masterpiece Collection, you have homes starting at $524,000 with the Grayson. You have the Finley, the Mitchell, the Clay, the Huxley, the Leland, Stanton, Margot, Pearson, Beckett, Rhodes, and Paxton. And that Paxton is the most expensive, starting at $636,000, but that also has a base square footage of over 4,000 square feet.
All right, we're inside, we're out of the cold. We're actually right across the street from these lots. Home sites, sorry, I gotta work on my jargon here. And we are in the Pearson, right?
Yes,
the
Pearson.
Tell the people a little bit about this home.
Yeah, so the Pearson actually has a lot of flexibility with it. So it's one of our masterpiece homes, and it can actually do a generational suite, which is super awesome. It's about 3,500 square feet, 4 bedrooms, can do a finished basement, has a lot of flexibility.
We actually did another video on this home about multi-generational living, because I think this is a unique floor plan that allows for that. If you have your in-laws or you know, part of your family living with you, this is a great floor plan for that. But I want to talk about masterpiece in general versus designer. We've talked about this before on the channel, but just give us an overview of the differences between those two collections with Fischer Homes.
Yeah, so they're both single family home collections. Masterpiece is going to start at a little bit higher of a price point, but it has a lot more included. So things like granite already included, vinyl planking's already included. Also, like we mentioned outside, the home sites are going to be bigger, and then got a little bit of customization with the outside elevations are definitely upgraded.
Okay, so more is included with the masterpiece. The price point's going to be a little bit higher with that, I'm assuming.
Yep.
What's our price point starting at with these home sites across the street?
Yeah, so they're going to be anywhere from a $500,000 to low $600,000. So definitely sweet price point there.
And then you can do anything you want with selections. More is included with the masterpiece, but what would you say is like an average amount that someone's going to go up from that base price?
Yeah, so that's a great question, and often I'm asked that question a lot. What are upgrades and what do they look like? week. So it's gonna be about 15 to 20% of the purchase price. So anywhere, I wanna say maybe like 100,000 might be give or take a good amount. However, I've seen people do far more and far less. It just depends on you and what you want.
These masterpiece sites, they're the only masterpiece homes in this neighborhood, correct?
Yes.
What else is in here from Fischer Homes?
So there's a lot of different things going on in Ballyshannon. So we have patio homes, we also have designer homes, and then Maple Street homes, all at different price levels. So even if masterpiece may not fit what you're looking for, there's definitely a product style that we could fit you in here.
So there's a broad spectrum here within Ballyshannon. If you're looking specifically at these sites, you're the person who does want that higher end finished home. But you're getting it here in Ballyshannon for a lot cheaper than you might be able to get it in other places in Union, right? So like if you're looking at Union and you're shopping around, another place a lot of people are looking between Ballyshannon is Triple Crown. So you might be able to get a higher end home there, but correct me if I'm wrong on the price point, it's gonna be a lot more expensive there.
Yes, this is definitely more the budget conscious.
Okay, so if you want that brand new home, like you could buy maybe a similar square footage home in Triple Crown, maybe in that 600 to 800 price point, but it was probably built 20 to 25 years ago. And so now you got to decide, okay, do I want to put in another 100, 150, 200 and updating the trends? In fact, I was just showing some houses the other day and I was like, the guy's like, oh, I really like this house. I like the views. I like the lot. But the style was all early 2000s. He's like, how much is it going to cost to get the kitchen up to speed? And here in Ballyshannon, with these sites, you're getting everything in terms of the modern design. So in terms of Triple Crown, are there any other new construction homes by Fischer over there still left?
Yeah, so we have a couple home site lefts, but not many. So we have one designer and one masterpiece. We do have more masterpiece coming to Triple Crown, but the best part about here in Ballyshannon is the price is gonna be much better than there. So it's gonna be more expensive.
So that's really what you're looking at here in Ballyshannon is if you want the best bang for your buck, for a masterpiece, which is the highest level of Fischer Homes, this is the spot to get it here in Union, Kentucky. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, 100%. You're still just as close to the highway, and it still gets you in Union, which is all great in itself.
And you still got a pool here, you still got parks here, and you're, like you said, you got access, and you still have great schools here. So you've got all those good amenities right here in Ballyshannon. All right, Faith. Thank you so much. I appreciate you joining the channel.
Yeah, it was a blast. Let's do it again.
Let's do it again. All right, guys, there you have it. Another great new construction option here at Ballyshannon in Union, Kentucky. As always, if you're thinking about a new build, reach out to our team first so that we can connect you to Fischer Homes, Dries Homes, whoever it is. That way you get the benefit of having a realtor on your side and working alongside the builder, and the builder is going to pay for our commission. If you reach out to them first, it's possible you might not be able to add us on and have the best of both worlds. So make sure you email us at info@teamsztanyo.com or call us at 513-813-6293. Guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.